Welcome everybody, it's Ronnie from ynrmotorsports.com. Last week I posted about how to get 200,000 miles or more out of your current vehicle. Well, guess what? The first of the series starts today, and we're going to go over individual things that you can do on a weekly basis to help you get to 200,000+ miles. Today we're going to start with checking oil and checking transmission fluid and a couple little tips and tricks that you can do to help between oil changes. The 1996 Jeep Cherokee that I've got here will be our feature vehicle for this series. 226,000+ miles on this vehicle, and as you can see, still running good today. I'll meet you underneath the hood. Alright, one of the things we talked about this week was oil and transmission fluids. You know, nobody does a very good job of checking these, and the thing is, you got to do it every week. Why do I say every week? Well, you don't know how your driving is. It's an older vehicle, if it's a newer vehicle, it doesn't hurt for the 5 minutes it takes. So first thing you want to do is locate your dipstick on your vehicle. Well, here on the Jeep, it's right here. And you want to use an old rag. I don't like to use paper towels because it leaves too much lint. Wipe it off, put it back in, and make sure it's at the safe zone for your vehicle. And we can see here, you probably can't see it here, but we are perfectly at the safe line here at the Jeep. So for 226,000 miles plus, she hasn't even used any oil. And I can tell you, she is ready for an oil change in 100 and some miles. So that's pretty darn good. The next thing we want to do is make sure we check our transmission fluid. Especially with the summer months, low transmission fluid, it's going to cause your transmission to heat up. And we don't want that to happen. So the first thing you do is also, like the oil, take it out, wipe it off. Now what you really want to do is do this while your car is in neutral and get somebody to have your foot on the brake or block your vehicle so that it can be running in neutral at its, so the transmission is running at its speed inside, and this will tell you whether the proper fluid level is there or not. So I'm going to check mine here without it, and I did check it earlier, and we were perfectly good to go. Now, a couple little tips and tricks. If you do need some, if you are a little low on the oil, add a little bit. Don't let it go. If you're a little short on transmission fluid, it's okay. Some of the older vehicles may use a little bit. Put a little in. Now, tips and tricks in between, highly recommend an additive for your cars, especially if you're 75,000 miles or more on your vehicle, is an additive never hurts. All it's going to do is help clean the sludge out of your vehicle, keep your valves and everything running right so you don't have any ticks, and if you do have a little knocking, this may help resolve that. And it will not void any warranties you have on your vehicle at this point. So I recommend the Rizalone. It's a great engine treatment. I've used it for years, and I still think it is one of the reasons I've got 226,000+ miles on this vehicle. Well, I hope you enjoyed our first series today of our how to get 200,000 miles on your vehicle, and if you did enjoy it, pass it on to your friends, share it with your family, and subscribe to our feed, and you'll get even more benefits. Now, I'll see you next week. We're going to talk about a few more underhood things to help you get your car to that 200,000 miles or more. Thanks for watching, everybody.